Start off by saying, my name is Mayor. My name is Anthony Copeland, Mayor of this great city. I would like to welcome all the family and friends who are here today. Let me start off. I was always told the way you start is the way you will finish, and we are going to begin this with a prayer. Mr. Morris, would you say a prayer for us, please?
Yes. Stay where we are and just to bow our heads. It's an interesting prayer that I share with you, bringing the religious traditions that are so much among us. O God, you are the source of life and peace. Praise be your name forever. We know it is you who turn our minds to thoughts of peace. Hear our prayer in this time of war and urban unrest. Your power changes hearts. Muslims, Christians, and Jews remember and profoundly affirm that they are followers of the one God, children of Abraham, brothers and sisters. Enemies begin to speak to one another. Those who were estranged join hands in friendship. Nations seek the way of peace together. Give to us understanding that puts an end to strife, mercy that quenches hatred, and forgiveness that overcomes vengeance. We ask your blessing, Lord, on those who are coming to join our police force, to empower them and all people to live in your law of love. Amen.
Amen. At this time, usually I like to come off the cuff and just say what I feel from my heart. But during these times that we're in, I just thought I would just write a few words just to say something to you. These are extraordinary times that ask for extraordinary people. You have been asked to serve and protect. Remember, you cannot serve if you don't respect. And you cannot protect if you don't respect. Remember that you're taking an oath that requires you to never look over people and to never look under people, but to always look at them eye to eye. You're coming to one of the finest departments in Indiana. A department that is committed to public safety and keeping our residents safe. So with that said, I would just like to salute you, and I'd like to pass it on to the chief for anything he has to say.
Like the mayor said, I want to thank all the friends and family for showing up today. Thank you for entrusting us with your loved ones. They're in very good hands, believe me. Like the mayor said, we're one of the premier departments here in the state of Indiana. From our facility to our equipment to our training, they're in very good hands. As far as you guys go, treat everyone with respect out there. You know, when they're calling 911, they're calling because they need something. They're not having one of their best days, so you know you need to go in there with some compassion and find out what's going on before you do anything. You know, like I said, you're catching them on one of their worst days. Don't do anything to tarnish that badge. You know, you're representing the city now. On duty, off duty, all eyes are on you, especially now with everything that's going on, you know, in the public. So all eyes are on you. Just remember that. One of the big things to remember, you always make it home safe at night to your family. You know, back each other up, do what you got to do, but you always make it home safe at the end of the night. And just go out there and do a good job. And as you guys can see, you know, you're coming in at a prime time. It may not seem like it, but you're coming in at a prime time, you know. So do good and you guys will rise to the top. Thank you.
Just to repeat after the mayor, you guys are graduating during a unique time in this country. You know, you guys are a unique group. You're graduating during a global pandemic and also during one of the biggest civil rights movements in this country's history, if not this world's history. And the civil rights movement is, I'm gonna piggyback on what they just said about treating people with respect. And now more than ever, you know, as officers, we're looked at through a microscope. That's why we ask, and we're going to repeat, and you're going to hear us say over and over and over again, you treat people with respect. You treat them the way you want your family treated. You don't want to be that officer that makes a change for an entire police department across the country for a bad reason. You want to be that officer people remember for doing something good. We change things for the better. We're fortunate here in this city that we've never had issues like that. And we don't plan on having any issues like that. We're going to always harp on treating people with respect. There's a reason for that. And like I said, right now, you guys are going through a time where you're going to be looked at as soon as you go out there on the streets through a microscope. Every move you make, every word that comes out your mouth, the way you represent yourself. You're not just representing the city of Chicago or your family, now you're representing police as a whole. One mistake you make can make a difference on how a department across the other side of the country is going to have to change their policy. So we're asking you, please, when you guys go out, to remember, always remember, you're not just representing you, you're not just representing like your family and the department, you're representing the entire profession as a whole. So please, treat others the way you want your family to be treated. Always remember that in the back of your head. You know, we're very fortunate in this city to not have to have any problems, and we don't want to start any problems. Congratulations, guys.
Just real quick, I just want to say one thing to you guys. Like they said about family, that's the thing you guys got to remember. You're not just getting a job, you're joining a family. And we all share the same thought on that family comes before everything for us. It's times like this I'm reminded of Dr. Paul Whitesell, who was the superintendent of the Indiana State Police. He spoke to my graduating class, and he said to us at the time, if you think it's difficult to put on your boots and your badge and go out to work every day, especially at a time like this, try putting yourself in their spot. They have to love someone who's going out every day, doing what we do, wondering, not knowing, thinking, worrying. We're together, we know we're going to look out for each other. We know we're going home at the end of the day every shift. They don't. They sit there and they think and they wonder. And it's nerve-wracking. And if you guys are like me, I went home one day and I told my wife I'm going to be the police. She didn't question it, she didn't say anything. A couple of years down the road, I came back, I said I'm going to join the SWAT team. She didn't question it, she didn't say anything. Then I got the K-9, I said I'm going to be a K-9 officer. Didn't question it. There was one time later on, I said, man, I've been very selfish and I've never asked you what you thought, how you felt about this. Her words to me were, you were going to do it anyway. All I could do was be supportive. But you got to take that into account. You're going out every day doing one of the most dangerous jobs, and you're leaving your family and your friends at home wondering, not knowing. So you just have to be thoughtful about that for them as well. But congratulations.
Also, let me finish up with, remember when, just look at the Floyd incident. When I was once told, when good people say nothing, bad people flourish. When you watch, when good people watch a bad act and they do nothing, then that's when the whole group is tarnished. So again, don't set a standard that you want to adhere to. And if you see somebody with a substandard, you don't adhere to that standard. Huh? And also, look across the age. I turned this whole department around. And they fall, they're not too old, they're not too young, they're just in the middle. And so they in the middle to where they can teach the ones above them, and they just in the middle where they can teach the ones under them. This is my proudest moment when I got these young officers that came in there. They still believe. They believe they can change things. They believe they can be part of change. They believe that they can make the community and yet the city better. So never lose sight of that. The day you lose sight of wanting to do better is the day for you to find another job. It's the day for you to find another job, because you done lost the love of serving. The greatest gift you can ever do is to serve. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and start the oath process.
Miguel Castaneda.
And I'm
You're gonna
going,
have them all sign.
it's only 5 of them.
Okay.
Good. Watch this. I'm going to practice what I preach. I say, don't be above them, don't be beneath them. Look at them eye to eye, okay? Raise your right hand. I, say your name, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the state of Indiana and the laws of the state of Indiana and the ordinances of this great city, and will faithfully and impartially discharge my duties as a probationary police officer for the city of East Chicago according to the law and the best of my ability. And this is going to look you in your eye. So help me God. Congratulations. Now, since I came
Benjamin Franklin King,
please raise your right hand. I
Benjamin Franklin King,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the state of Indiana
of the state of Indiana
and the laws of the state of Indiana
and the laws of the state of Indiana
and the ordinances of this city,
and the ordinance of this city,
and will faithfully
and will faithfully
and impartially
and impartially
discharge my duties
discharge my duties
as a probationary police officer
as a probationary police officer
for this great city of East Chicago
for the great city of East Chicago
according to the law
according to the law
and the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability,
So help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Benjamin Lopez III,
Raise your right hand, please. I
I, Benjamin Lopez III,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the state of Indiana
of the state of Indiana
and the laws of the state of Indiana
and the laws of the state of Indiana
and the ordinances
and the ordinances
of this city,
of this city,
and will faithfully
and will faithfully
and impartially
and impartially
discharge my duties
discharge my duties
as a probationary police officer
as a probationary police officer
for this great city of East Chicago
for this great city of East Chicago
according to the law
according to the law
and the best of my ability.
and the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
yeah, he'll sign it with the chief.
The apple don't fall far from the tree, huh?
Alexander Spencer Powell,
I, Alexander Powell,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of Indiana
of the State of Indiana
and the laws of the State of Indiana
and the laws of the State of Indiana
and the ordinances of this city,
and the ordinance of this city,
and will faithfully and impartially discharge my duties
my duties
as a probationary police officer
as a probationary police officer
for this great city of East Chicago,
for this great city of East Chicago,
according to the law
according to the law
and the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Michael Gregory Vega.
Raise your right hand.
I, Michael Vega,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of Indiana
of the State of Indiana
and the laws of the State of Indiana
and the laws of the State of Indiana
and the ordinances of this city,
and the ordinances of this city,
and will faithfully and impartially discharge my duties
discharge my duties
as a probationary police officer
as a probationary police officer
for this great city of East Chicago,
for this great city of East Chicago,
according to the law
according to the law
and the best of my ability,
and the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. You know, at this time, I was a fireman for 27 and a half years. And the police department and the fire department operate the same way. We operate as a paramilitary organization. There's structure, there's a rank structure that you have to respect and follow. I would tell you that it was my proudest moment when you guys make an old man wish for younger days, because I'm having a flashback looking at you going through your initiation process. And I want to tell you that it's a rewarding career. You can raise your family. It allows you to go in any direction that you go into. You will see that the community will look up to you with respect and honor, as long as you honor them. So again, I would like to tell the families, thank you for giving me your finest. I can tell you that if you look across our department, all the equipment they need, they have all brand new fleet, new training ranges, everything, new officers to deal with. Everything in this department, we have given them everything that they can come to work and go back to you safely. That's my pledge to you. You have given them to me, and I will return them back to you how you gave them to me. Okay? Of one body and one mind. So, with that said, young man, just go forth and remember, the cream rise to the top. The cream rise to the top. Give it your all, and you're only limited by your imagination and your dedication, and you will rise. Look how young they are, and look at the positions that they have. Okay, so just set your goal. And I only can tell you what I was told one time. It's a poor foot soldier who don't aspire to be general. Remember that, okay? And it will take you far. So again, to the families, everybody else, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And they just signed their life, their mind. And so again, you will see that you can have a rewarding career. Chief, anything you want to say in closing?
Just in closing, thank you again, for trusting us with your loved ones. Like you said, we'll make sure they go home safely at night. It's a big family here. We all look out for each other. So do your best out there. And like you said, don't stop. Keep pushing your way until you reach the position you want, and you guys have a good career here.
I just want to say congratulations, and I can't wait to work with you guys. Look forward to it.
Congratulations. Welcome aboard.
Okay. The hard thing is going to be to take pictures today. We've never took pictures like this before. And we've never been social distancing. Usually we'd be in a room, all the families be next to each other, women they be talking to each other. You can see close enough, you can see the sincerity in their eyes. We've never went through this before. But I can tell you as a country, we will exist. We will become stronger. Whatever don't kill you makes you stronger. And you can never grow in strength unless you've had a test. You can't have a test unless you have a testimony. So how we gonna take these pictures today? That part I don't know. I guess if it's family groups, if it's family groups taken with family, I believe you don't need no mask because you get families with families. So if who's ever taking the pictures.
Yes.
In the background with the
Background with the flags, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Then we'll get out of the way, and then the families can come up, and it can just be the family with family. Then